What is up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Here's something most drivers do not think about. A loose steering wheel cover can actually be a safety problem. If it shifts while you are turning, it can reduce your grip and make quick steering inputs less predictable. That is why fit matters just as much as comfort or style. Today, we're breaking down 6 popular steering wheel covers that bring different things to the table. Some focus on luxury, some on grip, some on warmth, and some on custom-fit performance. We're comparing comfort, material quality, installation, style, and most importantly, how secure they feel once installed. All the links are in the description. Let's get into it. On number 6, CarPass Wood Grain Microfiber Leather Steering Wheel Cover. At number 6, we have the CarPass Wood Grain Microfiber Leather Steering Wheel Cover. This one is made for drivers who want to change the look of their interior without spending much money. Instead of the usual plain black sporty design, CarPass uses a wood grain pattern mixed with microfiber leather, giving older sedans, SUVs, and daily drivers a more classic look. The biggest strength here is style. It can make a worn steering wheel look much more premium, especially in vehicles with beige, brown, tan, or wood trim interiors. The microfiber leather sections are soft, comfortable, and more temperature-friendly than a bare plastic wheel. In hot weather, they are easier to hold than a scorching wheel, and in winter, they do not feel as cold as exposed leather or plastic. The inside uses a PVC anti-slip ring designed to keep the cover from rotating once installed. That is important because the cover needs to stay firmly in place while driving. Compared with the Valleycomfy and Ouzorp covers, the grip is not quite as performance-focused. The wood grain sections can feel smoother than the leather sections, so drivers who want maximum control may prefer a fully textured cover. Installation can also be tight. You may need to warm the cover in sunlight or inside a warm room before stretching it over the wheel. But for drivers who want a vintage luxury look, decent comfort, and an affordable upgrade, CarPass is a strong choice. On number 5, Valleycomfy Microfiber Leather Steering Wheel Cover. At number 5, we have the Valleycomfy Microfiber Leather Steering Wheel Cover. This cover is built for drivers who care most about grip and a thick, substantial steering feel. The microfiber leather exterior feels soft but firm, while the rubber inner lining creates a very secure fit. Once it is installed properly, it should not rotate or slide around the wheel. That is what makes Valleycomfy one of the strongest options for control. If your factory steering wheel feels thin, slippery, or worn down, this cover adds thickness and gives your hands a more secure surface to hold. Compared with CarPass, Valleycomfy is much less focused on style and much more focused on driving feel. Compared with HOTOR, it feels thicker and more padded in the hand. That thickness is great for many drivers, especially on long commutes. But people with smaller hands may find it a little bulky. The installation is also tight, which is expected with a cover designed for a secure fit. It may take some effort, but that effort is worth it because a loose cover is never something you want on your steering wheel. If you want a thick, durable, high-grip cover that feels secure during daily driving, Valleycomfy is one of the best value choices on this list. On number 4, KAFEEK Fluffy Steering Wheel Cover. At number 4, we have the KAFEEK Fluffy Steering Wheel Cover. This is the comfort-first option. KAFEEK uses soft microfiber plush material, making it especially appealing for drivers who deal with freezing winter mornings or extremely hot steering wheels in summer. The plush surface feels warm, soft, and cozy. It can make a basic car interior feel more personal and more luxurious, especially if you like bold accessories. The rhinestone details also make it a statement piece. This is not the cover for someone who wants a subtle factory-style look. It is designed to stand out. Compared with microfiber leather covers like Ouzorp and Valleycomfy, KAFEEK provides much more warmth and softness, but it does not offer the same precise steering feedback. The added thickness and plush texture can make the wheel feel less direct, especially during fast steering movements. That does not make it unsafe if installed tightly, but drivers who prioritize sporty control may prefer a firmer leather-style cover. Installation is usually easier than the tighter microfiber leather covers because the plush material stretches more easily. If your priority is comfort, warmth, and a fun interior upgrade, KAFEEK is a great choice. If your priority is maximum grip and direct steering feel, look at Valleycomfy, HOTOR, or Ouzorp instead. On number 3, HOTOR Car Steering Wheel Cover. At number 3, we have the HOTOR Car Steering Wheel Cover. This is the practical all-rounder for drivers who want a clean look, dependable grip, and no unnecessary extras. HOTOR uses durable faux leather with a non-slip rubber inner lining. The result is a cover that feels secure, easy to clean, and suitable for almost any vehicle interior. The thickness is moderate, which is one of its biggest advantages. It does not feel too thin like a cheap cover, but it also does not add as much bulk as Valleycomfy or KAFEEK. That makes HOTOR a great fit for the average driver. It improves grip, protects the original steering wheel, and gives the interior a cleaner look without changing the steering feel too dramatically. Compared with the CarPass cover, HOTOR is more subtle and easier to match with different interiors. Compared with Valleycomfy, it is less aggressive and less bulky. Compared with Ouzorp, it is slightly more basic in texture and breathability. The cover is tight during installation, but that is a good thing. A snug fit means less movement, better control, and a more factory-like feel once it is installed. For commuters who want a dependable, low-maintenance steering wheel cover that does everything well, HOTOR is an excellent option. On number 2, West Llama Custom Fit Steering Wheel Cover. At number 2, we have the West Llama Custom Fit Steering Wheel Cover. This is the specialist option, especially for drivers of Ford trucks and SUVs that need a vehicle-specific fit. Unlike universal covers, West Llama designs certain versions around specific steering wheel sizes. That means the fit can feel much tighter and more tailored than a one-size-fits-most cover. The custom fit is the main advantage. When a cover is made for your exact wheel size, it looks cleaner, feels more integrated, and is less likely to move around. The black and blue diamond-quilted design gives it a sporty, customized appearance. It is a bold look, but it works well in trucks, off-road vehicles, and performance-inspired interiors. The faux leather material is durable and easy to wipe down. The non-slip inner lining helps keep the cover secure, while the textured stitching adds extra grip points. Compared with HOTOR and Ouzorp, West Llama gives up universal compatibility in exchange for a more precise fit. That is a good trade if you own one of the supported vehicles. The downside is simple. You need to double-check your steering wheel size and vehicle compatibility before ordering. A custom-fit cover only works well when it is actually made for your exact wheel. For Ford truck and SUV owners who want a tight fit, sporty design, and durable protection, West Llama is one of the best choices available. On number 1, Ouzorp Microfiber Leather Steering Wheel Cover. Taking the number 1 spot is the Ouzorp Microfiber Leather Steering Wheel Cover. Ouzorp wins because it balances the most important features: grip, comfort, breathability, durability, and value. The microfiber leather feels softer and more premium than many basic faux leather covers. It is comfortable in hot and cold weather, and it provides a more refined feel than bare plastic or worn factory leather. The rubber inner lining helps keep the cover firmly in place, which is essential for safe and predictable steering. What makes Ouzorp stand out is the perforated side design. Those textured side panels improve breathability and help reduce sweaty hands during long drives. That gives it an edge over smoother covers like HOTOR and thicker covers like Valleycomfy. The thickness is also well judged. It adds enough padding to make the wheel feel more comfortable, but it does not become overly bulky. Compared with Valleycomfy, Ouzorp feels less thick and less aggressive, making it better for drivers who want a natural steering feel. Compared with HOTOR, it feels slightly softer and more premium. Compared with KAFEEK, it offers much better control and a more practical, everyday design. Installation will still require some effort because a tight fit is part of what makes it secure. Once installed, though, it feels stable, comfortable, and close to a factory upgrade. For most drivers, Ouzorp is the best overall steering wheel cover because it does not overfocus on one thing. It delivers excellent grip, a premium feel, breathable comfort, and strong value in one package. Final verdict. If you want a classic interior upgrade, go with CarPass. If maximum grip and a thick steering feel are your priorities, Valleycomfy is the best choice. If you want warmth, softness, and bold style, KAFEEK is the comfort winner. If you want a simple, durable, practical daily driver cover, HOTOR is hard to beat. If you own a compatible Ford truck or SUV and want a tailored fit, Llama is the specialist choice. But if you want the best all-around combination of grip, comfort, breathability, and value, Ouzorp takes the top spot. Which feature matters most to you? Grip, comfort, style, or a perfect custom fit? Drop your answer in the comments below. If this video helped you choose your next steering wheel cover, hit the like button, subscribe for more car accessory reviews, and turn on notifications so you do not miss the next video. All the links are in the description. Thanks for watching. Drive safe, and I will see you in the next one.